They've been hunting for as long as humans were a species.
Since the native days, hunting has been a good thing.
Kind of helps you feel like you have a sense of purpose and belonging again.
One chance in a lifetime.
It's because of hunters that they exist and that they're there for people to enjoy, for all Americans.
We're anticipating a rather stark change that night, and we did get some snow flurries. It got chilly. The next morning we woke up, it was cold and cloudy. And
I'm a land manager and farm manager for properties that are owned by absentee landowners. Those resources could be oil and gas, they could be solar. This one with Powder Morning Hunting Company just happens to be hunting.
And immediately started seeing deer. They were moving around, it was cold, the rut is in full swing right now, which means the bucks are really chasing the does around. And
These hunting leases are on agriculture land, where they're growing millet, corn, alfalfa. Lots of wildlife thrives here in the Nebraska Sandhills.
That's a nice deer.
And so chances are you're going to see a lot of deer because there's just a lot of movement.
What it does is it really helps supplement these above average taxes that we have in Nebraska with some hunting revenue for those landowners.
The Sandhills area of Nebraska is open country. There's some juniper in places, but largely it's just open, grassy, fairly dry. You can see for a long ways.
On the first day of hunting, I saw a few really nice bucks that I consider trophy class deer for western Nebraska. And since it was day one, these guys were all a little hesitant to shoot right off the bat like that. So we kept looking.
The lower areas tend to have the stream bottoms in them, so they're sort of brushy. We're kind of hunting off those stream bottoms a little bit where they put the agricultural fields in, the corn fields, center pivot irrigation. In between these farms, though, are sort of what the native terrain looks like. So you'll have nice round flat areas where they're cultivating corn or alfalfa or millet, and then behind those fields or next to them there'll be little spots of native prairie grass or shrubs, sagebrush, and the deer tend to sort of hold up in some of those areas where there's brush, and generally there's not very many trees. I mean, you see more trees around the ranches and the houses here to break the wind than you see anywhere else out on the prairie. You can see a long ways. It's dry country, super great for mule deer. You can glass forever, and that's the approach, you know, just get out and glass territory. Look at the edges of fields, look up in the draws.